Hello everyone, this is CH Rajal and I welcome you all to my channel The Commerce Binge. Today we are going to talk about vacancies in Punjab National Bank. Here the closing date for the online registration is 24th March 2025. We will be talking about all the eligibility criteria in this video, and if you find yourself eligible, you have to apply before 24th March. Now, the tentative date, there is going to be an online test. They might take this online test or they might not. We'll read this on, but if they take it, then that will be in April or May 2025. Let's look at the details now. So, the name of the post is Officer Credit, and the number of vacancies is 250. The scale of pay would be 48,480 rupees. This is your basic pay. Apart from this, you will be getting DA, CCA, HRA, and other allowances and perquisites as well. If you look here, you would be able to see that the total number of vacancies is 250, out of which 37 are reserved for SC category candidates, 18 for ST category, 67 for OBC category, 25 for EWS, and 103 are unreserved. Although there are vacancies in multiple posts, however, we would be talking about officer credit only. The minimum age to apply is 21 years and maximum age can be 30 years. Now let's look at what are the mandatory educational qualification requirements. So you either have to be a chartered accountant or a cost management accountant or a chartered financial analyst, that is a CFA, or you should have done your MBA or PGDM with specialization in finance and should have scored minimum 60% marks in your course. Now, please note that the MBA or PGDM should be of 2 years duration and it should have been full-time course. Means if you have done a correspondence course or part-time distance mode course, then that would not count. Then let's see here, they have talked about a certification which is not mandatory. Even if you don't have such certifications, you can still apply. However, let's look that if you have this certification, you will be having an added advantage. Let's look at what certification they're talking about. Certification in credit risk, financial analysis, or any other relevant banking certification. So this is what they're asking for. If you have this, this will be an added advantage for you. If not, you can still apply. Let's look at the post educational qualification work experience requirement now. Again, it is not mandatory to have an experience, but it would give you a benefit if you have it. So if you have a work experience in banks, in any of the banks or financial institutions, then that would give you some benefit. Relaxation and upper age limit. So if you belong to the SC/ST category, then you have 5 years of age relaxation. Maximum age we had seen that it was 30 years. However, you have age relaxation for SC/ST category, and for OBC category, it is 3 years. For persons with benchmark disabilities, it is 10 years. Selection procedure. Now, there can be two scenarios over here. If the bank receives a large number of applications, then they would take an online written test plus a personal interview, right? And if the number of applications is small, then they would only screen through your applications and then call you for a personal interview round. So there would be no online written test in that case. This totally depends upon the bank itself, and you will have to keep checking their website regularly in order to keep yourself updated on what they have decided about the selection procedure. Now, let's talk about the scenario one, that they take an online written test. In that case, you will have two parts over here. The first part would contain of reasoning, English language, and quantitative aptitude. The number of questions and maximum marks also you can see over here. In part 2, you will be tested for professional knowledge, and again you can see number of questions and maximum marks. The total duration would be 120 minutes. For each wrong answer, one-fourth of the marks would be deducted. Here they have also mentioned that the professional knowledge part, that part 2, would be evaluated only for those candidates who have qualified in each paper of part 1. So it is important to qualify all the papers of part 1. Only then your part 2, that is your professional knowledge part, will be evaluated. If you qualify both the parts, then you would be called for a personal interview. The personal interview would be of 50 marks. Minimum qualifying marks shall be 45% for SC/ST category candidates and 50% for all other candidates. Here they have just given scenario 2, that on the basis of your applications you will be called for personal interview. This scenario 2 is in case when they have received a small number of applications, so they would not take an online test. Here they have given a tentative list of the examination centers if the online examination happens. So you can read this and fill in your application accordingly. Finally, let's look at the application fee. So if you belong to the SC, ST, PWD category, then the fee amount shall be rupees 59 in total. And if you belong to any other category, then it shall be 1180 rupees including GST. How would you apply? You would have to apply online itself. I will give you all the important links in the description box. Also, I would like to highlight one more point, that you would have to sign an indemnity bond if you are selected for the position. So here you would have to sign a 1 lakh rupees bond for serving the bank for at least 3 years. So if you leave the bank before 3 years, then you would have to pay this liquidation charges to the bank of 1 lakh rupee. So that's it from my side. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends, like this video and subscribe to my channel for more such content. Thank you so much.